Thank you, and good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome to Malang Toastmaster Club, online meeting 223, club number 04267871. And before the meeting start, I would like to remind you about meeting rule. Please mute or turn off your microphone if you don't speak. Also, I really encourage all of you to turn on the camera so we can see your smile and enthusiasm. Now, as a club president, I officially open the meeting for tonight. And now, since we have a guest here, we have Uni and also William. I believe you are new in our meeting, right? And now I would like to introduce you a little bit about Toastmaster. So, what exactly Toastmaster is? You can see here. Oh, wait, I need to. Okay, you can see my screen, right? So, what exactly Toastmaster is? So, Toastmaster is an international non-profit organization that teach public speaking and leadership skill through a worldwide network of clubs. It's born since 1924. Toastmaster has helped people from diverse backgrounds become more confident speaker, communicator, and leaders. Headquartered in Angelwood, Colorado, until today, the organization serves over 300,000 members in 149 countries through more than 15,000 clubs around the world. Now, there is a many benefit if you become a Toastmaster. The benefit you become a Toastmaster is you can learn public speaking, you can practice leadership skill, and also expand your network. The main benefit become a Toastmaster is you can improve your public speaking skill. I believe public speaking is very useful skill for your personal and professional life. Some people believe that public speaking is a natural talent, either you have it or you don't. But this is not true. You can learn how to be good at it if you practice long enough. And a Toastmaster is a community that can help you become a better speaker. And by learning public speaking, you will better at communicating your idea. Also, it can really help you, especially if you want to deliver a presentation to your client or to your lecture. Next is you can build your leadership skill. Leadership is one of the most vital skills in organization. With good leadership skill, you can lead, inspire, and motivate others on your team. The way you can learn leadership skill in Toastmaster is by becoming a club officer or taking a leadership project in Toastmaster program. And by learning leadership is really helpful, especially if you want to become a CEO in your company or you want to become a project manager. Leadership is one of the most crucial skill you need to have. And last but not least, is you can build and expand your network. So Toastmaster is a community, is a really great place to meet a lot of people from different background, club, and country. And we usually have a hangout together after the meeting, just for chit chat or have a dinner together after when we do a offline meeting. So how is Toastmaster work? Basically, in every Toastmaster meeting, we have three different sessions. We have prepared speech, double topic, and also evaluation. The first we have is a prepared speech, where member will deliver their speech and practice their public speaking skill. And second, we have double topic. This is the session for all participants, whether you are member or not. to practice your impromptu speech. So this is really helpful, especially if you want to have practice for interview or answering a question in your presentation. And the last session we have is evaluation session. This is the heart of the matter meeting where members give a feedback to each other on their speech and their role. So by giving and receiving feedback, members can improve their public speaking skill and become more effective communicator. And as Toastmaster member, we use a pathway as our education program. So there is up to 11 paths to choose from, and each path have a different way to develop our skill. It's online platform, so you can learn anytime and anywhere. Now, regarding membership, as a guest, basically it's free for you to attend the meeting and you are not obligated to join as a member. However, if you would like to maximize your Toastmaster journey and experience, you might join us for $60 every 6 months. And it should be noted that Toastmaster is not English community. It's an international organization that help people improve their communication and leadership skill. So the vast majority of Toastmaster Club to use English as their primary language, but there are also some clubs that use other languages such as Bahasa. We have Mandarin, Chinese, Spanish, and any other language. And since in Malang Toastmaster Club using English, it also benefit us to learn how to improve it along the way. So if you are interested to become a member or you want have a question about membership, you can ask to our member after the end of the meeting. Okay, thank you. I think that's all for my quick introduction about a Toastmaster. Now, let's start our first session. And I will give a control back to Toastmaster of the meeting. We have Toastmaster Anna. So please welcome Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Apri. Good evening, my fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Welcome to Malang Toastmaster meeting. It is 223 meeting. So tonight we have many visiting Toastmasters here from another club. For the others club, we have Toastmaster Dia. Welcome Toastmaster Dia, DTM. Gatot Suarman Ilyas, and then Toastmaster Mala, Toastmaster, our club coach, Toastmaster Purwanto Lim. Welcome to our meeting tonight. And then DTM Ayu Anantia. And there are many guests here. Riza Rido, Jeffrey, Yuni. I don't know, Jeffrey, from our fellow Toastmaster or a guest. So welcome all of you. So now we go to our theme tonight. It is International Literacy Day. Oh yeah, later I will have a trivia quiz for all of our audience here. It is actually from President of Malang, Toastmaster request. Therefore, please pay attention to my explanation about literacy. So now let me share my screen first. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, Kak.
Okay. Yeah, literacy. International Literacy Day takes place on September 8th every year to raise awareness and concern for a literacy problem that exists within local communities as well as globally. So International Literacy Day was founded by United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, to remind the public of the importance of literacy as a matter of dignity and human right. So now, before we go to what is literacy is, Does anyone know for the first picture here? Japan's train. Does anyone know what's its name? Japan's train. Its name.
Shinkansen.
Yeah, Shinkansen. Okay, thank you. Colloquially known in English as the bullet train, it is a network of high-speed railway lines in Japan, running at speed up to 320 kilometers per hour. So it is punctually or on time train and very comfort and then efficient and very safety. The second one, what kind of smartphone is it? I think you all know about this, the expensive one.
iPhone.
Yeah, iPhone 14 Plus. Yeah, it is a beautiful smartphone, have a powerful dual camera system, pro-level photos, and crash detection. It's really good smartphone. And the third one, what is that?
Essence of Dragon.
Number 3, traditional cake. Does anyone know what is in English?
Essence of Dragon, perhaps.
Pardon?
Essence of Dragon.
Essence of dragon. Yeah, in Japanese we call it. Does anyone know in Japanese? In Java, it's called
Nogosari?
Nogosari. Yeah, Nagasari. Yeah, it is rice flour cake stuffed with banana bits and steamed in banana leaves. And the last one, what is that? Marvel. Does anyone know?
Movie.
Toastmaster Apri.
Movie.
Yeah, this is Marvel Studios. Originally known as Marvel Film an American film and television production company that is a subsidiary of Walt Disney Studio. This Marvel Studio released a lot of movie here, like Iron Man and then Guardian of the Galaxy. I think almost all of you know about this movie. So now we go to the next one. What is literacy is? For the simple, actually literacy is ability to read and write. However, as time goes by, literacy apparently is not just a matter of reading and writing. Literacy seems to also be interpreted as the ability to speak, count, solve problems found in everyday life, understand and use one's potential abilities. So for this picture, all of the picture, it is a step to go to literacy. The first one is acquiring information. We got a lot of information around us, like from the book, from around us, everything around us, like magazine, and then television, from smartphone and everything. So we got information from all those resources. And the second step is communication. So after we got information, we do communication with all people around us, maybe our close one, our family, our colleague, our friend. We make a communication from those information. The next step, creating. From the information, those information, and after communication, we creating something. For example, like we got information about education. So we try to create or we try to write things down on our book, in magazine, or we can share in mobile phone, like updating status. It's actually creating from information. And then the last level is proficiency. Proficiency is kind of a high degree of competence or skill, how to use those skills. Like proficiency in English level, we have like A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 or C2. It is about English level. And then proficiency in digital, we have like literacy, fluency, and mastery. This is kind of literacy. If we just go in acquiring information and communication without creating and doing the proficiency. So it is not literacy. Sorry. And the concept of information about literacy was first created in 1974 by Paul G. Zarkowski. So now, what are literacy resources? There are a lot of resources around us, like from the book. I think not only book. We can read a picture. Maybe we can read a sign on the road. We can read everything. Like sometimes we just read what is a picture. We know that it's this picture has a meaning. This is we try to literacy about from the book or the picture. And the second one from movie, from film. Sometimes we try to we learn about English from movie. We got information about the culture of the movie, where the movie from, and maybe nowadays a lot of women, I think, like to watch a movie like Korean movie and try to speak like a Korean. So it is one of resources, literacy resources. And the third one, experience. Of course, experience is one of resources, literacy resources. Actually, even like accident, we have experience. We met someone on the road and get accident. It is literacy for us. So how we can be more careful on the road. It is about experience. Or maybe our close friend share us about the problem and everything. They are one of literacy resources. And the last one from song, I think nowadays a lot of young people learn English song, and from they try to almost every day they try to sing the song, and they make the fluency from the songs. So now let's get literate. I'm going to ask more. So what is the first picture? Does anyone know?
Tiger.
Tiger. Actually, it is not really tiger, but it is liger. Liger is the main differences between liger and tigers include their size, weight, and appearance, behavior, and roar distance. Actually, liger are born from a hybrid of a lion and a tiger. So it is a liger. The second one, does anyone know? The woman. Actually, she is Mentawai tribe. Is one of indigenous tribe living in the Mentawai Island in West Sumatra. They have unique and interesting local wisdom and culture, one of which is the sharp-tooth tradition. The tradition carried out by Edal Mentawai women as a symbol of beauty and maturity. From them, sharp-teeth indicate that they are ready to marry and have children. In addition, sharp-teeth are also considered as a way to maintain balance between body and soul. The third one, I think it is a viral toy. What is that?
Lato-lato.
Yeah. Does anyone know what is lato-lato in English? Lato-lato in English is cracker ball.
Oh,
So yeah, currently is a viral once more. Maybe long time ago, anyone know that lato-lato is viral, but now it is viral again. The shape of the lato-lato very simple, and then the way to play lato-lato is very simple too. It's just banging the two ball between the finger quickly until it makes a loud and distinctive sound. And number 4?
Library.
Yeah, library.
Library.
Actually, this is the biggest library in the world, the Library of Congress. It is in Britain. And number 5, the picture number 5.
Frogs.
Frogs? Is it really frogs? No.
I think it's fish. Fish.
Fish,
Yeah.
fish. Between
Yeah.
fish, frog, and snake. Actually, none of them. It is tembakul fish, or in English, mud skipper. It's one of the unique fauna resembling amphibian, So fish that can adapt to two different natural conditions, often mistaken for frogs or snakes. Actually, it is fish that breathe with gill. This kind of animal, if we want to eat, can be eaten, because in Japan, it is something like one of cuisine in the restaurant, and it is like we can make it as medicine. And the last one, does anyone know? Aduh. The last one, it is tiban. Does anyone know what is tiban?
Yeah, it's kind of a ritual to ask for rain. Yeah.
Yeah, in Trenggale, Blitar, and Tulungagung, Kediri, it always happen folk dance or ritual that has been part of culture for a generation, that people of East Java to ask or hope the rain. So that from this all kind of picture, we try to literate, we try to learn something, and then if we can make something that creating for we can create something from this information until we can be has proficiency from those all information, we can say that is literate, or in Indonesia we can say literasi. If we don't make anything from those information, it's not literacy. So that's all about literacy. So now I have trivia quiz for all of Arden here. So for the first question, what is the name of the cake that I saw before in Java? Just raise your
Besari.
hand.
Besari.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think Mr. Apri, if there are one or two people who can give more answer, Mr. Apri will give the prize from our president. The second one, what is the name of the biggest library that I saw before?
Congress.
Yeah, Congress Library. Who gave the answer? Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeffrey. First step to go to literacy. Riza. First step to go to literacy. Our Toastmaster DPM Gatot Suarman Ilyas. First step to go to literacy. Okay, does anyone who can answer?
Acquiring information.
Okay, and then the second step,
Proficiency.
communication.
Communication.
The third one,
Proficiency.
creating something
Creative.
from the information, and then the last one is proficiency.
Yay.
The name of the creator of the literacy concept. Does anyone remember?
Something Kawasaki.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh,
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. And then for literacy resources that I shared before. For literacy resources.
Singing.
Yes, song.
Yeah.
The second one, film or movie. The third
Movie.
one,
Reading.
yeah, book. And the last one,
Experience.
Okay, thank you for Jeffrey get. Oh, Riza Rido.
Riza.
Okay. The last question. What is the ritual folk dance culture who always done by is Java people from Trenggale, Blitar, Tulungagung?
Taiban.
Tiban. Taiban. As Japanese, I call it Tiban. Okay.
For Maduranese, it called Ojum.
Ojum. Oh,
Yeah.
So Maduranese has this culture?
Yes, that's kind of with Ratan, they they hit each other. Yeah.
To a cold rain.
Yes. Same
Okay,
purpose.
okay.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Reza. Okay,
So
I
there must be
think,
a lot of tiban
oh.
yeah now, since it's been a long,
Yeah,
kemarau panjang.
kemarau panjang. Yes, we try to do that. So, okay, thank you so much for this session. I think Jeffrey has done a lot of give answer a lot of questions. So just ask the prize from our president, Malang Toastmaster. Toastmaster happy we send the prize.
Yay, please.
Okay, thank you so much for all of audience tonight. Now we go to the next session. In every Toastmaster meeting, we have 3 sessions. The first one is prepare speech. The second one is table topic session, and the last one evaluation session. So before we go to the next session, I will go to Toastmaster Gatot as our general evaluator to introduce his team.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the meeting. So good evening, everyone.
Good
I
evening.
cannot
Good evening, sir.
hear you. Okay.
Good evening.
Okay, that's what we call arek-arek Malang, yeah. As far as I know, arek-arek Malang is so loud and spiritful. So, well, as mentioned before, tonight I will be serving as your general evaluator. My responsibility is to give the evaluation of the meeting thoroughly from beginning until the end. Since I'm still a human, I cannot do it myself. I'm going to call some excellent people to be my evaluation team. Let me call. First one is Toastmaster Mala as our and WD accounter. Toastmaster Mala, screen's yours.
Thank you, GE, for the introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm Mala from Toastmaster. I'm serving as the accountant. So my job is to note words and sound that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, this, whatever it is. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mala. Now we are going to call our timer, the one and only Toastmaster Purwanto Lim.
Okay, thank you, our GE. So today I will be the timer to help everyone to stop speaking. So that's my role. Because especially for the guests, if you don't know Toastmaster, when you become Toastmaster, you will have the difficulty to stop speaking. So that's why I'm here. So to give the information or to announce, to give the, how to say that, the notification or the sign to the member, so they know they need to be ready to stop speaking. So I will give the signal like this. So this means you already reached your minimum time, and this one is middle time, and this one is the maximum time. Because I'm a generous person, so I will give you extra 30 seconds to really stop your speaking. So in Toastmaster,
Purwanto, you are muted.
oh, okay. So yeah, sorry. So in Toastmaster, we have 3 sessions: table topic session, prepare speech session, and evaluation session. In each session, you will have like example, the table topic session, 1 to 2 minutes. One is green, 1.5 is yellow, and 2 is red. For the prepare speech session, 5 to 7 minutes, 5 green, 6 yellow, and 7 red. And evaluation, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 green, 2.5 is yellow, and 3 minutes is right. Okay, I think that's all from me. I hope all of you understand about that. I will give control back to our DE.
Thank you so much, Mr. Timer. Very clear and detailed explanation about the timer rule. Now, let me just call our last evaluation team, our very own distinguished Toastmaster, Ayu Ananta. Ayu, screen's yours.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, Gatot Suarman. Ayu Anantia is my name. It's not Ayu
Ayu
Ananta.
Anantia. Sorry. Oh, it means that I'm not literate, yeah, yet.
Well, you are forgiven. Sometimes we make mistake, right? So this is the place where we make mistake. I will be serving as grammarian today, and my main job is actually introducing the word of the day. That's number one, and then the word of the day will be proficiency. Proficiency, and this word I will give the example in a sentence and also the meaning of the word in the chat box after I after I introduce my role. The second job that I have today is listen and take note of good uses of language that we use during the meeting. It could be quotes, it could be a word that we never in like barely use. Like for example, a lot of people use the word big, but not so many people use the word huge. Something like that. Then the third things that I will take note is the English usage in terms of grammar and pronunciation. If there is any pronunciation or grammar mistake, I'm not English teacher, but I will do my best to serve or to provide what is the better way to say it and what is a better grammar to deliver that sentence. I will be back at the end of the meeting when Mr. Gatot called upon me to deliver my report. Thank you, everyone. And I will be closing my video because I'm still in the train station.
Well, thank you so much, grammarian, distinguished Toastmaster Ayu Anantia. So, no worry, guys, even we have Ayu as our grammarian, the one who's going to check our grammatical error, no worry, just pick up your mind, speak whatever you have in your mind, because we all here are learning. So that is all from me. I will give my report at last session in the evaluation session later on. So over to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Anna.
Okay, thank you so much, DTM Gatot Suarman, to introduce your team in general evaluation team. So now we go for the fourth session. It is prepare speech session. We only have one prepare speech. It's Toastmaster Gayatri Atalanta. So I will call her evaluation Toastmaster Dia. Toastmaster Dia, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, let me invite you to welcome our prepared speech speaker, the only one from Malang Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Gayatri Utami Olympia Atlanta. She will deliver her project from Presentation Mastery Pathway Level 2, Project 3, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The speech length is 5 to 7 minutes, and the speech title is Feeling Overwhelmed. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The member will share some aspect of previous experience as protege. The member completing this project is developing an understanding of Toastmasters mentoring. It is about a time when the member was a protege. It may be from any time in her life. The member may discuss any aspect of the protege experience. The speech should not be a report on the content of the introduction to Toastmasters mentoring project. Toastmaster Gayatri Utami Olympia Atlanta, feeling overwhelmed? Feeling overwhelmed, Toastmaster Gayatri Utami Olympia Atlanta.
All right. Can you see my screen? Toastmaster Dia, can you check? Please answer me.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Feeling overwhelmed. Actually, this is my tagline when I become a new member here in this Toastmaster. So, knowing your feeling and great fast your mentor. Let me know what the emotion you had after joining in the Toastmaster. Like example, I don't know how Toastmaster work is, or I don't know the curriculum. Can I know what you feel at the beginning become a new member in this Toastmaster? Actually, this question is for the member, but if you are the guest, you can say your feeling when you come in this meeting. Please take a comment in the chat box. I will know your feeling there. Can I see? Oh, confused, tired. Oh my God, intimidated. Second presenter. Oh, I feel you at the beginning. Let's see what the answer. Okay. For the second, I can't get the idea for my first speech. I don't know what should I do at the beginning when being a Toastmaster. I cannot be a single learner to understand this pathway, what pathway it is, and how overwhelmed I am. I'm afraid a lot being a new member. That is my feeling actually, and I feel you when you say tired, intimidated at the beginning being a new member. It's very make me afraid a lot. So, but when we know about how our feeling, we also know that being a new member, we will not alone. There is any someone, we call it a mentor, who come to us, a new member, a single learner here. And this is the question that I asked to myself and actually for you too. But is the mentor fully responsible for succeeding the mentee's goal? Mentee or protege is the same as someone who are being a new member here. We call it the mentee. And may I know what the answer of this question? When you become a new member and you got a mentor there, so is that a fully responsible in the mentor for succeeding the mentee's goal? The mentee have a goal and the mentor to be a volunteer here to guide you here. And what answer here? Sometimes never, but I feel excited after more time, energized. Oh my God, excited, nervous. Okay, let's see the answer is. The fully responsible for succeeding the mentor's goal is actually the mentee itself. So the mentor is not fully responsible. So I will say that no. And then when we know the mentor not fully responsible for succeeding the mentee's goal, what should I do? Let me tell you what I take in this part. I know that the mentee or the protege has a fully responsible to reach the goal, so that we need to prepare. Being a new member or being a new guest, new person that coming into the meeting, in this meeting, in the Toastmaster, I know you have a goal to come here. And then what aspect the mentee or the guest or the person new should prepare when doing a mentoring session or doing this like meeting. I set 5 this list to reach my goal. First, set the goal. Set the goal, it means that every member that register here has a purpose to achieve. So if you're interested to become a member, please let me know. And for me, I want to become a great speaker here. Maybe you know like TED Talks speaker. TED Talks, it's like a platform that is an internal session that have a great speaker and give acknowledgement to become a good person for future. And I also have a purpose like building a network to create a meaningful event. Secondly, I telling my goal to my mentor and asking many things and make a list about what step that I should take in order to achieve my goal. Speaking, become a great speaker. I need to know how I can speak regularly without depending the schedule in my club only. So my mentor at that time gives me a recommendation to make a friend in another club and take a slot speech in their club, like I do with Toastmaster Dia in STC before. Thirdly, please take a note. I make a plan, set the timeline, and start to drafting for my upcoming speech. And the fourth, implement it. My mentor give me the link to join another club in WhatsApp group. Then I make a friend with VPE, Vice President Education, or President there. After that, I ask them politely about their schedule and the slot speaker. Once I get a schedule to give a speech, the 5 step is giving a speech with a good spirit. This is the reach my goal. And I can say yay, because so for me, I believe that reach a goal will come true if we are making a progress. So this is the short story that I told to you what aspect the mentee should prepare when doing mentoring session. So the long story that I can tell to you how is my experience become a mentee here in the Toastmaster when I become a new member. I have a two story here. I can see in the two sides, the two thoughts in the Toastmaster and professional life. In the Toastmaster, at the beginning, I don't know. I don't understand what should I do with this project, what the pathway is. How could I make a speech? I don't know about it. Then my president just told me to read the guidance and then take a note carefully. And also I talked to my mentor and he is explains to me to see the competency field to knowing what purpose of this project. Luckily, I have a good mentor to explain to me that my name is actually DTM Kayum. He is come from Malaysia, and so lucky I am have a mentor like him. I can understand what should I do for the next. He is also providing the moral support, like saying, I'm not alone. You are not alone. You have me, you have all of us that can guide you, that can explain to you to reach your goal, being a great speaker here. So the little progress is good to you. And if you don't know about the Toastmaster, the curriculum, the pathway, your concern, your afraidness, you can tell to me that. Because being a new member is a struggle, I know about it. So sometimes I don't have a script to make a draft for my speech. Oh my God. So that my mentor and I have a schedule for mentoring session every Saturday. So glad I am. In the point two, I can say the professional life that I also have a mentor there, like a boss, or the structure that in my level, I have a mentor in a professional life. I work in biotechnology industry actually, like medical things, doing export import about human blood, urine, and etc., which is different with my bachelor degree. It is public administration. It's kind of interesting. By receiving some reference from my boss, like a mentor, I can make a great progress because of that and get a fast promotion being a supervisor here. So for me, I believe that if I create a big dream, I take a goal in there, I also can create a big improvement, even though just a little step. So for me, that is my story about feeling overwhelmed. If you start to feeling the bad negative things, please grab fast your mentor. Back to Tom. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Gayatri. It was really wonderful speech. Yeah, it's remind me when the first time I joined Toastmaster, yeah, I really confused what is actually Toastmaster is. And I have a lot of mentors here, and then I can learn from my mentor. So now we go to the next session. Oh yeah, we are going to take a photo. Toastmaster Apri will help to take the photo.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Anna. And everyone, please turn on your cameras so we can take picture together. And we will take two picture. We wait for Uni, Bernard, Eva. Also, we have distinguished Toastmaster Joe. Welcome to our meeting tonight. Okay, we'll take picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see first. Now your second pose is your wildest pose you can imagine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Apri. Take a photo here. So now we go to the next session. It's table topic session. We have table topic master Toastmaster SK. Toastmaster SK, time is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So this session is table topic session, and in this session is a special session because in this session everyone can participate, not only for the Toastmaster members but also the guests. So tonight, Toastmaster Apri will help me to present my PowerPoint. Toastmaster Apri, could you help me, please? Yay, thank you so much. So next. So for our distinguished guest, table topic session, like I said before, as the table topic master, I will give you a topic. And special in this evening, the topic will be the quotes about literacy, and you will have and the time that you will have is 1 until 2 minutes. And don't forget to pay attention to our timer since he will change his virtual background to alert you about the time. And don't forget to use our word of the day, proficiency. And to help you to give your opinion about the topic that I will give to you, you can use the Oreo method. The first one is you can give your opinion, then give your reason, give your example, and you can state again your opinion. Now, let's start our table topic session. And is there anyone who want to try for the first question? Is there anyone want to become the volunteer? Um, what about our okay? What Toastmaster Eva? Do you like to try to become our first volunteer in this table topic session? Toastmaster Eva. Okay. Okay, you cannot. So what about Anna, could you help me to become the first volunteer to show to our guests how the table topic session is works? What about that? Toastmaster Anna.
Me?
Yes. Okay, do you want to become the first volunteer?
Maybe Toastmaster Purwanto or Toastmaster Mala.
Oh, okay. Toastmaster Mala, do you want to become our first volunteer?
Okay, then.
Thank you. Okay. Please share the first question. And the first question is, education is the most powerful weapon with which you can change the world. Education is the most powerful weapon with which you can change the world. The time is yours, Toastmaster Mala.
Someone said if you want to change the world, you change the education. You change the people who also work in education. When Japan got World War II, the question was how many teachers there. This quote actually my favorite quote, and because I'm also working in an education field, so it will really encourage and motivate me to work as teacher. Because you know what, there are many paths to work, but when we work as a teacher and education, we know we also contribute to the development of this country or the country that we live in. So I think it is very important for me to work as I can do and to be proficient also in this field so that I can at least take part in developing this nation. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mala. Yes, I also agree with the statement that education is the most powerful weapon because we can literate so many people in education. So many people could learn many things through the education. So it is very important, and I think teacher is have the very important role in this thing. Okay, we continue to the second question. It's want to try to be the volunteer. What about Riza Rido? Do you want to try in this table topic session?
Thank you for the opportunity, Toastmaster SK. I will try, but I'm not sure if my language is clear. For me, the statement of education is a powerful weapon to change the world is like not really powerful for me because education is a long process. One thing and another can disrupt its effects to the people. So basically, it's the foundation, but it's not it's not the important thing. I mean, it's not the main thing, because for a better world or for a better country, it requires many things to change from within. Yeah, not only education, but in many ways, but in any other aspect. So for me, yes, I agree, but education is not the only thing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our guest Rizarido, for your opinion about the first question related to the education is not is the weapon for education is the sorry
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry. Wait a minute. I lost my okay. Education is the most powerful weapon. Thank you so much. You already give your opinion with that. What about we try to the next question? And the second question is about the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. For the second question, you will have 2 minutes, and don't forget to pay attention to our timer. And you can wrap up your opinion after 2 minutes. Are you ready, Rizarido, to give your
Yeah,
opinion
we'll try.
about this? Okay, the time is
Okay.
yours.
The beautiful thing about learning is that no one. Can you please show me the quote? Wait. Yeah, no one can take it away from you. Yes. I think I agree with the statement, but because if we got the learning, if we got the process of understanding how some process going, how things happen, it will intact in our mind like forever. But there is one thing that can change that, especially with the disease, as you may be aware about dementia, or in Indonesia we call it pikun, maybe. If one person is got that disease or got that condition, it will erase or it will completely change that person, even though she or he is uh, higher education people, but if they got the disease, they will behave like maybe like a child again, or with different attitude compared to before they got the disease. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your opinion. Yes, I also agree. Actually, learning, everyone have the rights to learn everything, right? So, but unfortunately, if there is special condition that make us cannot to learn again, that is so the condition that we cannot, we need to accept that. Okay, thank you so much. Can I call you Riza? Is it or is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. You can
Thank
call
you.
me Riza. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Riza. And the next question, what about Jeffrey? Do you want to try for the third question? Jeffrey, are you there?
Yeah. Yes. Mm.
Okay. Okay, now I can hear your voice clearly. And the third question is life as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever. Life as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever. The time is yours.
Thank you, table topics master. The statement is so profound as from the first speaker itself. Education is the best weapon by Nelson Mandela. And this statement also by just now shown by table topic master. As we live and we die until we don't know we will die until tomorrow or what. Touch wood. We treat education is a very important tool because it changed our life tremendously. Because in our life, without education, how can we step up the ladder? How can we step up in the hierarchy? How can we step up in life as well? Taking for example, as a person who are joining Toastmaster in Bahasa Malaysia, I'm having my trial and tribulation in speaking my own language, which is the identity Malaysian language. But it does not stop me because I want to leave a legacy behind to my generation that I myself, as a Malaysian, I can speak confidently in Bahasa Malaysia. As you guys, I very understand you guys are coming from Indonesian. I have Indonesian friend. They can speak very well in Indonesian. But I myself, I'm very shameful up until today. I cannot speak a very good Malaysian word. But Toastmasters helped me to realize that potential. I joined this year in January. I did my progress months by months, organically. And up until now, I did my 3 project speeches. My mentor also gave me some advice. I believe the power of mentor that shares by the project speaker today really etched in my mind that every one of us needs some helping hand at the end of the day. And as we don't know we're going to die tomorrow, we make the use of it. This is the power in your hand. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jeffrey, to share with us about your experience that you learn about Malaysians, right? Your club from Malaysian Toastmaster Club, right? Thank you so much to share your experience with us and about your story. Yes, I also agree with you that we need to learn as if we were to live forever. Then don't be afraid and just learn everything that so we can implement it. Thank you so much, this was Jeffrey. And the next, is there anyone want to become volunteer to the fourth question? Our guest, Juan, do you want to try?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, table topic master. This is my first time actually attending Malang Toastmaster Club meeting. This is the first time.
Okay. Thank you so much. So I just give you a little, remind you a little bit. You have 1 until 2 minutes to give your opinion, and don't forget to pay attention to our timer and use our word of the day, proficiency. And the question is, let us remember 1 book, 1 pen, 1 child, and 1 teacher can change the world. Let us remember 1 book, 1 pen, 1 child, and 1 teacher can change the world. And the time is yours.
Wait. Okay, I will begin my speech. Let us remember 1 book, 1 child, 1 pen, 1 teacher can change the world. Yeah, I think I agree with the statement because actually I'm a kind of person that love to read a book and also agree with the statement that actually education is one of the tool for us so that we can change the world. Or maybe we can change the people who live in a country or in anywhere. And because I love the quote from Indonesia, we know that A book is actually a window of the world. What is it? Yes, I agree with that quote. And also, I one quote from our first Vice President Muhammad Hatta. He said that while he was several times in prison, he always carried his books anywhere, or also in the prison, because he is free when he is with his book, and he is free when he is reading book. And with that, with those quotes, with those statements, I personally strongly agree with, so that a book actually can change our life, because book can enhance our proficiency in anything that we learn, and also the proficiency from the book that we learn actually can make us becoming more skillful or becoming more knowledgeable, so that I think it is useful practically, not only in theory, because for example it is useful for our work and for anything that we do in our daily activities. And yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Duan, to share your opinion about our first question. Yes, I also agree with you that we read as many as books so we can change the world. Right?
Yes.
So maybe this is gonna be the last question. And is there anyone want to become the last participant in this table topic session? Our guest maybe Anger or Bernard. Do you want to try as the last participant in table topic session? What about Anger or Bernard?
trying.
Do you want? Okay, is it Anger? Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay, so let's we see the first question. Toastmaster Apri, could you help me? So I'd like to remind you again, you will have time 1 until 2 minutes. Don't forget to pay attention to our timer and use the word of the day, proficiency. And the question is, you educate a man, you educate a man, you educate all women, you educate a generation, become young. You educate a man, you educate a man, you educate a woman, you educate a generation, become young. And the term is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for this chance. About the educate, we have seen from we were as the childhood, we got about the education from our the parents to teach about the like the attitude or else. Generation to generation must have the about the knowing or the knowledge, so they can continue the estafette for the next generation. And then I'm sorry if my English is bad, but I'm trying. To me, what he said is true. Educate, 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 and that's reason why all the people, as male or female, were born to the world to teaching and learning. That's it, sir. That's it means. Thank you.
Thank you, Anger. Yes, actually, if we educate a woman, since women will educate their children, and so we can educate a generation, right? So I think the time is up. Thank you so much for all the guests and the Toastmaster that already participate in this session. I think that's all. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster SK, for leading this session, table topic session. And congratulations for all the guests. You nailed it. You did it. Even it is the first time you came to our meeting. You can answer all the questions well. So thank you so much. So now we go to Toastmaster Purwanto to give the time report. Toastmaster
Oh,
Purwanto.
okay. So for all the table topic speakers are eligible, and for the prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Gayatri, I believe you already know that you exceed the time. So next time, please pay attention with your time. So I think that's all from me. Back to our Tom for today.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Purwanto, for the timer report. So now we go to the next session. It is evaluation session. For evaluation session, it will be led by our general evaluator, DPM Gatot. DPM Gatot, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmasters of the meeting. So just one quick question. Don't we have to have what so-called like timer report for the table topic session?
Already, right?
Oh, it's done?
Done.
Okay. Okay. So sorry. I think I was, like somewhere else. Well, everyone, welcome back to evaluation session. Well, I forgot to mention in evaluation session, we will be having two main sessions. The first one is individual evaluation, and the second one is the evaluation for the meeting from beginning until the end. So let's jump into the first part, evaluation for individual. I would like to call the evaluator for our one and only speaker, Toastmaster Dia. The screen's yours to give evaluation to Speaker Gayatri.
Thank you, GE. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our speaker for tonight, Toastmaster Gayatri, who already delivered her speech. I can see that she's really diligent doing her project here and there in her club and in my club as well, in Surabaya Toastmaster Club. And those process are concerning in her project tonight. Congratulations. First, what I like from your speech is that your speech is about your personal experience, of course. In the mentoring and mentee session, you are as the protege, and especially you share your experience in the Toastmasters, where mostly each one of us in here relate to, mostly of us can relate to, and you also added your professional life. Second, what I like that you quoting your short conversation with your mentor, so we can have a picture about the mentor-mentee conversation or connection. However, you may want to work on from that quoting the short conversation. I think you can elaborate more to make it more entertaining, that you can differentiate the tone or the vocals between your mentor and yourself during the conversation, so that we can notice that it's DTM Koyum, your mentor. So the full speech is not just a flat or the same tone as you speak. And then the second, I can see that there is a little hold in the beginning. You already share your screen, but there's a little bit pause there. I think you can just go asking the audience, especially the members of Toastmasters, how's your experience during your first time to be a Toastmasters member, something like that, while you also trying to work on your slide. That way you can grab and attract the people attention right away. Now to challenge yourself for your next project or speech, create a catchy opening, like just now what I said. Ask people immediately or stating a quote or something. All in all, I like your speech and the purpose of your project is achieved. Congratulations, Toastmaster Gayatri. Over to you, GE.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dia. I strongly believe that it's not only Toastmaster Gayatri, but we all here learned a lot from Toastmaster Dia, from the evaluation given by Toastmaster Dia. Now, everyone, that concludes our first session. Let's jump into the second session. The second part of the evaluation, which is the evaluation for the whole meeting. Let me just call, okay, timer is done, right? Let me just call filler words counter, the one who has been counting any filler words done by the whole speakers. Let me call Toastmaster Mala.
I think before we move on to the account report, we have a double topic evaluation for the meeting.
Oh, sorry?
We have a double topic evaluation for the meeting, yeah.
Okay. Sorry. We actually, mistakes happen, yeah. It's been a long day for everyone, I believe. It's okay. Thank you so much, Table Topic Evaluator, for reminding me that we actually is having Table Topic Evaluation session. Let me call the one and only Toastmaster Apri. Screen's yours.
Okay, thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Gatot, and hello everyone. Now it's time for me to give evaluation for our double topic speaker to how to make your speech more better and make improvement for it. And tonight we have 5 participants, and all of you doing a really good job. And what I really like is about double topic master remain over and over again using what time allocated for each participant. Also encourage our participants to use a word of the day. And now I will give you each individual individual participant some suggestion how to improve your impromptu speech for your next double topic. And the first speaker we have Toastmaster Mala. Your topic is education is the most powerful weapon with which you can change the world. What I like about your answer is you have a really good opening. You also use a quote, also input your personal story in it to make it more relatable to the audience. And one improvement that I need to guess is to probably you can state your point in the beginning of your speech. You can talk like I agree with this quote because blah blah blah. Then you can put your quote after that, so it can make it clear whether you are disagree on or agree about the quote. Then second we have Riza Rido. Your topic is the beautiful things about learning is that no one can take it away from you. And what I like about your speech is you state your point, which is you agree with your statement. Also, you give a example in your speech to make it more impactful. And room for improvement, probably in the end of your speech, you can restate again your point. For example, so everyone, I agree with statement that the beautiful things about learning is that no one can take it away from you. So it can make your message more impactful. And the third we have Jeffrey. Your topic is life as if you were today tomorrow. And what I like about your answer is you give example and also use a comparison and also elaborate more about the story. And what I like the most is you use a story about Toastmaster, which is really relatable because we are is Toastmaster. And room for improvement, probably you can decide first whether you are agree or disagree about about the statement or quit. It can make your message really clear to the audience. Next, we have Juan. Your topic is less one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. And what I like about your speech is you agree with the statement. You give a lot of example of quote that make it a really good. And for room improvement, probably you can use a better structure as Toastmaster SK said in the beginning. You can use Oreo, which is uh, you give opinion, you give a ration, also you give an example. You can use a personal story, and also you give back again your opinion to make it more easily to discuss to the audience. And last but not least, we have Angger. Your topic is you educate men, you educate a woman, you educate a generation. First, I like about your topic is you state your point. You also give a lot of example, and room for improvement. Probably you have a time to think first before you deliver your speech, so you can make a better structure from it. You have a time to think. Basically, we have about 30 seconds before we start our speech, so that it can be more easy for you to answer the question. Yeah, I think that's all for my double topic evaluation, and congratulations for all of you. I hope you can improve in your impromptu speech in your next double topic. So I will give control back to distinguished Toastmaster Gatot.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Apri, for such a very comprehensive evaluation for the table topic session. So everyone, let me clarify something. Previously, I said that in evaluation session, we have two main sessions, individual evaluation and then general evaluation. Let me change a bit. It's individual evaluation and special tonight. It's not only tonight, special in this Malang Toastmaster Club, we have evaluation for table topic session as a second part, and then the last part is evaluation for the whole meeting. So we've done the first individual and then the second table topic evaluation. Let's jump into the last part of the evaluation for the whole meeting. So I'm going to call one by one my team member. The first one is our filler words counter, Toastmaster Mala. The screen's yours.
Thank you, Mr. GE. It's my pleasure to listen to all the speeches, and it's my time to report about the post filler and then the words that you use. Okay, let me share the screen. So this is my observation. You can see here. I think we can do this, reduce the post filler by doing by more practice. So as we see, always, I think this is my second time this week to become the accounter. And also the most filler words that we use is as we see, there are 13 times that's said by all speakers. And then after that, so, but, and also for the others, maybe there are some words that you mention. There are two strategies that I can share if we want to reduce the pause filler is to slow down. When we deliver speech, we can make it slow. Or take your time to think first before you say something. I think that's all. Hopefully it's useful. Don't worry. We can learn by practice. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mala. Practice makes perfect, right? So filler words happen all the time. It doesn't mean that we have to stop speaking. Keep speaking, keep practicing. I believe that we will be able to reduce any filler words used to happen to us previously. Now, let me call our grammarian Toastmaster, are you still in the train station?
I'm in a train now, not in
Oh,
the station.
yeah, it's weird if you're still in the station. You are in the train already. Okay. Your report, please. Screen's yours.
Thank you. Oh, this is what I want to say. I want to say hat off to Malang Toastmaster Club. I can feel that we are all very confident to speak in English, even though we are still learning, because I can hear a little bit, a lot of like wrong pronunciation. But the thing is, like, this is the most important one. In Toastmaster, we are learning. So even though it's wrong, but once the first thing first is confident. You say it. Yes, I will point it out a little bit. Like this is the wrong. We need to make it better. But again, I salute you all to just speak and just say it first confidently. Okay. I heard very safety. I was like, something is wrong here. But I was also like, I don't know what is the wrong things here. Guess what? Safety is a noun. So if you want to put very at the front, put safety become adjective, which is safe. So it is okay to say very safe, but it's not very safety. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I heard a lot about this is about grammar. It's not a lot, but I heard somebody say we creating. I think we miss auxiliary there. We are creating. Or if you don't want to use the verb in grammar, you can use we create. I hope I'm right on this one. I will try to speed up a little bit. I heard when I become a new member, I will suggest to use when I was a new member. How about that? Yeah. I don't know why it's better, but seems like it's better not to. This is what sometimes we just know that another thing is afraidness. Who said this? Afraidness. I try to look in the internet. It's informal way. It is understandable. It's a state of being afraid, but it's informal. So to make it better, we can use fear. So it's not afraidness, but fear. Okay. The next one is I agree with Mala. So let's just, this is a trick or the tips. Let's just slow down when we speak so we can pronounce every word better. I heard like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. It's supposed to be wait a minute, I think. Right. So it's slow, say it slowly. Or you can choose another phrase, a moment, please. Because we get used to it, wait a minute, right? A moment, please. Another thing is like cannot to learn again. Somehow I heard this phrase, cannot to learn again. I will suggest cannot continue learning. The time is yours. The time is up. Give me insight on this. I think we need to drop, or it's better to drop the. So time is up. Time is yours. Yeah. I'm going to go with good words. Dia use elaborate. This is expand, expand, elaborate. This is good. Another thing that she said is, I forgot what she said, but she said something else. Oh, we have a picture of. This is a good thing too. a picture of, we can see how we can see it. Another thing is, oh, now let's go to the word of the day. Anna used the word of the day. Exa used the word of the day. Juan, Juan or Juan, use the word of the day twice. Wow, thank you so much. You make my day. Okay, the last one is I like from Jeffrey. The power is in your hand. That's the good language, the good usage of language that I admire. Also from Juan or Juan, book is the window of the world. Yeah. Okay, I think it's enough. I cannot like this is what I have during the meeting, and I can report to you. And thank you so much for having me. I enjoy every second. Back to you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
General Evaluator Gatot.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster. Are you so dedicated? You know, I did imagine if I was someone who sit next to you, I would be like, who is this lady? She's speaking English and she's giving, correction for any grammar. Well, thank you so much. So professional. Thank you so much for giving your time, even if you are still on train, and hope you reach your destination well. Everyone, talking about grammar, given by Toastmaster IU before, I just remember back then, like 15 years ago when I was still so young, I was still so young 15 years ago. Now I'm just young. My English teacher used to say that if you want to speak in English, just speak up. You don't have to pay attention to grammar. And I did agree at the time. But as the time goes by, and I met a lot of people coming from English-speaking countries, and I found that you have to pay attention to your grammar. If you speak that is really far from the common sense of grammar, they get confused and they do not understand what you are talking about. So that's why here in Toastmasters, yes, again, you have to speak what you have in mind, but still you have to pay attention to your grammar. Make sure that your grammar is still in the correct one. Okay, everyone, that concludes our grammar evaluation. Now, as general evaluator, I will be giving the evaluation for the whole meeting from beginning until the end. I believe we started on time, like 7, sharp 7, GMT plus 7, and 8, GMT plus 8, right? Because we have some of our guests from Malaysia here, and some of them coming from like Bali or middle part of Indonesia. It's, they are 1 hour gap, time gap here. I believe we started on time, and what I like from the beginning session is you guys delivered a session about Toastmasters in the beginning. You explained about what Toastmaster is, and it's really good to attract the newcomers, especially if they don't really understand about Toastmasters. Just like our first speaker asked, what do you feel when you come into Toastmasters for the very first time? Some of us feel intimidated. Some of us found it is quite hard to speak. Some of us feel so nervous or anything else. Giving that session about Toastmaster will help your guests understand what Toastmaster is all about before they jump directly join the table topic session. That is very good. And then the second one, I really like our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Anna. Congratulations. Give a big round of applause for her.
Yay!
She started a meeting, explained about the team, and also giving a lot of I'm going to call it insightful session about literacy. I just realized that literacy is not about reading, but you can be someone who is literate by watching movies and also having personal experience as a part of the literacy itself. Thank you so much. we've learned a lot from that session, Toastmaster Anna. So what I like also from the meeting is we have only one speaker tonight. And before we go into the speakers, the role takers, we have one role taker for each responsibility. No one having double job tonight, right? That's good. Most of the time I visited, some clubs in Indonesia. They have a lot of members, but not so many members coming into the meeting. So one people have to handle like two jobs at the same time. But here I can see that you guys manage the meeting very well. One person manage one responsibility. It's good, even if we always say that in Toastmaster we can do like multitasking or something like that, but still, if one person can manage or can handle one responsibility, you can focus on and you can work deeply on your responsibility. That's very good. And then the table topic session. Oh, where's the table topic master? Please say hi. Toastmaster Exa, right?
She's not here now.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Toastmaster Exa. Everyone giving another big round of applause for Toastmaster Exa.
Yay!
I really enjoyed the table topic session. The question at one point, I would say that it's challenging, but it's not something that you cannot answer it. It's something that you can give your opinion about it. So it's challenging, but still it's something that everyone can digest easily. And you can share a lot of your personal experience regarding the question. And the way Toastmaster Exa lead the table topic session was very smooth. I like the way she's quite charming when she led the table topic session. Everyone just feeling so comfortable listen to her. Thank you so much, Mr. Exa, and congratulations. And about the table topic session, even if we have the evaluation coming from the table topic evaluator, I just want to give a bit highlight about the table topic evaluation, table topic session. I like the questions. I like the ideas or the thoughts coming from the speakers. Some said about not the challenging, but education can help you to step up the ladder in your life. And also someone said that education make him or her realize how important of legacy, how important you have to give legacy to the next generation. And also, if I'm not mistaken, guest Juan said that the book is the window of the education. Someone have mentioned it. That was one of the best quote, if I'm not mistaken, for tonight meeting. And I would say that, yeah, I do agree with that. That remind us that we have to. Education is not about going to school, but reading a book. I wouldn't say that you have to read book on daily basis, but regularly reading book, any kind of book, is going to help you to, how do we call it, having that imagination about the content of the book. And of course, it will improve yourself in terms of knowledge, and expectedly it's getting more than just knowledge. Maybe some skills that you've learned from the book and you can implement it in your daily life. And also, the last one, what I want to convey is that overall, I like the whole meeting. We started on time, and then we have two main sessions in the beginning, explained about the topic. It's about Toastmasters, and then the speakers is really amazing. The evaluator, Toastmaster Eva, also giving the very good evaluation, and Toastmaster Apri also giving the good evaluation for the table topic. One thing that I might call it a suggestion for you to improve is, since we have only one speaker, prepared speech speakers, you may consider to giving more table topic question or table topic question, so that you can invite like not all, but more people in the room to involve in the meeting. Especially, we still have like some guests here, William and also Bernard. So it's going to be a good chance to invite our guests to involve into the meeting by having more table topic question. Okay, all in all, once again, I would like to say congratulations, Malang Toastmaster Club. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here tonight. I like your meeting. I do enjoy every single session, table topic, prepare speech, and everything in between. Once again, thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be back again for your next meeting. That is all from me. I offer the screen back to our the one and only very amazing Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Anna. Screen's yours.
Okay, thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Gatot, for your evaluation. It was really valuable evaluation from you, and we learned a lot in this evaluation sessions. Actually, in Toastmaster, we can be a good speaker and also be good evaluator. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gatot. So now, this is the last session for this meeting. So I will give the control back to President of Malang Toastmaster, Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Anna. Now we are come to the end of the meeting, and before that, I would like to hear some input from some of you, especially to a person who don't have a chance to speak. We have William, also we have Bernard, and also Anger. So let's call William. Hello, William, are you there?
Yeah, I am there.
Okay. I would like to hear a feedback from you. How do you feel about this meeting, and where do you know about this meeting?
Yeah, this meeting is made by Indonesian, and I think that Indonesian accent is really good, especially for a woman. So I can compare with sorry, for people in other countries. So I see people in other countries in Toastmasters in other countries is uh, different accent. The accent is ugly than Indonesian accent. So I just put comment by my mouth to see that Toastmaster is good and really different that Toastmaster in other countries because I ever become a guest in other Toastmaster in other countries, especially in Asia or in USA. And I hope that the next meeting, Malang Toastmaster Club become a best Toastmaster Club in Indonesia. Thank you.
Where do you come from? Are you from Indonesia or from another country?
Yeah, I am Indonesian, and uh, I have guests in other countries,
Oh, yes.
in Asia or in USA.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming, and yeah, I hope we can see you again on our next meeting. And
Yeah.
now we have Bernard. Bernard, are you there? Are you there? I would love to hear a feedback from you since you are join our meeting. And okay, if not, let's move on to we have Anger. Anger, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I believe you are the second time, right? If you attending our meeting, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh, now I want to hear from Juan. Juan also first time. Yes.
Yes, this is my First time actually attending Malang Toastmaster Club meeting, but before I've been attending several other Toastmaster Club meetings in Indonesia, in Jakarta. I'm from Jakarta actually.
Oh, from Jakarta. Nice. Yeah, good to see you in Malang. Pretty long time. And we have Riza. Riza, are you from Malang or from another country, another city?
I'm from Malang. I'm living in Sulfat, so yeah, it's my first time to join the Toastmaster Club.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for coming to our meeting tonight, and I hope we can see you again on our next meeting. And now, regarding our next meeting, our next regular meeting, which is 2 weeks from now, is on September 21. So make sure to mark your calendar so you don't miss out our next meeting. And now, any meeting announcement from another club? If there are any, you can announce now. If you have.
Mr. President, can we hear from our guest from Malaysia, Jeffrey?
Oh, Jeffrey, yeah, Jeffrey. How do you feel about this meeting, Jeffrey?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Apri Widodo. Are you the son of Jokowi Widodo?
Yeah. Most people, yeah.
Okay, just curious. You guys have the same name, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Personally, this is my first time for joining a virtual session in the Indonesian club, Malang Toastmasters. But quite funny. Why call it in Malay, Bahasa Malaysia, Malang is unlucky.
Yeah, the meaning is unlucky.
I'm quite confused.
Yeah.
In Indonesia, what it means actually, yeah.
It's the
just the name of it, the place or the name, is it?
Yeah, the name of the city in
City.
Yeah, in city.
Okay. I see.
I think it's from Sanskrit language, Malang Kucacwara. It's kind of like destroying the bad thing. The meaning of Malang Kucacwara is destroying the bad thing. So we short it out with Malang right now. Yeah.
Thank you for the brief history of it, Mr. Riza. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I truthfully enjoy the meeting. I can sense the warmth and camaraderie from everyone, each of you. Bring out the energy, bring out the excitement, and of course, I really like the whole process, especially the games when you guys start off at the meeting, because it creates your position, means something different than the rest you can give up to other clubs. I believe your club is so special, so unique. I feel like I can come again next time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Tasaka Jeffrey, for coming to our meeting, and I hope I can see you again 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all. And any meeting announcement? Do you have any meeting announcement? If you have, you can announce now. If not,
yes, I may. May I?
Yep.
So everyone, I would like to invite you to my club meeting next week, Thursday 15th, September 15th. On Thursday, it's Pacific International Advanced Toastmaster Club. So this club is it's online club. The members coming from countries around Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, New Zealand, and some coming from European countries. So it's going to be very interesting. Please do join. If you feel not comfortable to speak up, just sit in and observe and enjoy the meeting. I believe you will learn something from it. I look forward to see you in my meeting later on. Over to you, Mr. President.
Oh, it's really nice. We have a lot of people from another country join our meeting. It will be really great experience. Okay, any other? If not, I will close meeting for tonight. And yeah, so that's all for the meeting for tonight. I would like to thank you for role player from different club. We have Eagle, we have from STG, also we have from any other club as well. And see you again. As a club president, I officially close the meeting. And yeah, see you again on the next 2 weeks from now. See you again, everyone.
Yo.
Yay, thank you very much.
Bye.
And
Thank you,
you can
sir.
stay